This here's your good friend Margie Mountain from the valley, coming to you again from smack dab in the middle of downtown Pine Ridge, right here in DeKalb County, Alabama, in the good old US of A. Now, I really didn't know what to expect out of this here vlogging, but just as sure as shooting, it seems like old Monk must have been right. There's a whole parcel of folks what's been watching that they're thirsting. And let me just take a minute to say I sure do appreciate it. Now, I asked you to let me know what you thought about this here vlogging, and you better know I've been hearing comments left and right. Most of them's been good, but there was a few what had a question. And believe it or don't, there's all the same question. Why come my lips ain't a moving? Well, there's explanation for that there, but like most things, it ain't going to be a quick explanation. So here she goes. Way back in the holler, I guess I better not say which holler, and, well, for lack of a better word, I'm going to say he's a doctor. Anyhow, he's experimenting with some new beauty treatments. And before I started this here vlogging, where I was going to be on the internet for everybody and the grandmammy to see, I decided I might ought to take a trip down to the holler to see if he could give me something to smooth out all of them now little giggle creases and squint marks what was beginning to show up on my face. Well, he fixed me up just slick as snot on the doorknob. Why, I ain't got a wrinkle to be seen nowhere. But there's a couple of things what he didn't tell me before I went ahead on and took about a gallon of that stuff. One was that there concoction was made from ground-up horns of bulls and billy goats. And the other was that my face wasn't going to be as stiff as the horns of them bulls and billy goats. Well, I wasn't nearly a bit happy about that thing, but by the time I knowed what was going to happen, it already had. So here I am, stuck with a stiff face. And old Earl said, "Why, Margie, honey, it just matches your stiff neck." I'll just say, that wasn't nowhere near what I needed to hear about this. Anyhow, that explains that. My dear old pappy always told me, you got to make the best of whatever life throws at you and just keep on the going. So that's what I'm going to do. And here we are, still just a vlogging up a storm. Coming right up soon now, we got another one of them summertime holidays. And sugar britches, let me just tell you that I love holidays. Especially them kind what comes with a present attached to them. Like Mammy's Day, Valentine's Day, then there's Christmas, and there's, of course, my anniversary and my birthday. You can't forget them. What? You didn't know that anniversaries and birthdays was holidays too? Well, honey child, they might not be at your house, but by golly, they sure are at the mountain house. And I'm going to get all the knowledge I can out of them. Every chance I get at getting a new outfit, that's just what I'm going to do. I always have to have me a new outfit for the 4th of July, so as everybody will know how patriotic I am. Then, I always got to have a new outfit for Labor Day, 'cause I've sure done some laboring in my time. And I always have to have me a new outfit for my birthday, and my anniversary. 'Cause I always get my picture took on my birthday and my anniversary. And I always have to have a new outfit for Easter, just 'cause there's the thing to do on Easter. And then there's Thanksgiving, 'cause you gotta be thankful. And there's Christmas, 'cause it's the big guy upstairs' birthday. And there's New Year's, 'cause of all of them their parties. And you can't forget Halloween and all of them parties. So, you see, Sweet Pea, there's just a lot of occasions what calls for a new outfit. Now, them wintertime holidays calls for sweaters and boots and gloves and stuff like that. Whilst them summertime holidays calls for things like Daisy Dukes and halter tops and flip-flops and stuff like that. And speaking of summer, me and old Earl just took us a vacation a few weeks back, and believe it or don't, we got on one of them down airplanes and flew all the way out there to the Grand Canyon. I always wanted to see that there big hole in the ground, and let me just tell you, it is a big hole in the ground. And you know, it sure was true. But we was ready to come back home, and when the plane landed us in Huntsville, we went to that there baggage claim place and stood there quite a spell whilst we was waiting for our bags to come sashaying past us on that there spinning hickey. But finally, we was the onlyest ones still standing there, and there wasn't no more bags what was sashaying by on that spinning hickey. So we went over to talk to that there gal what was in the lost baggage office and told her that our bags hadn't come sashaying by us on that there spinning hickey. Well, she smiled at us like we didn't have good sense or something and said, "You don't have to worry, 'cause you are in the hands of trained professionals, and we're going to take care of this." Then she asked if an airplane had landed yet. If and I'm lying, I'm dying. There we was standing right there in front of her, and she asked if a plane had landed yet. Well, old Earl was getting pretty disgusted long about then, so he said, "No, we decided to step out on the wing and come on ahead just to avoid the rush." Now, you can just imagine the look on my face when she said, "Well, sir, I expect that's the problem then. You just have to wait for your plane to catch up with you." Makes you feel real good to be in the hands of professionals. That there plane with our bags on it must not have made it back till a week later, 'cause that's when we got the call from the airport in Huntsville saying that our luggage had been found. I think our bags must have had a better vacation than we did. Hey, let me tell you, me and Lee Haynes went for a drive a while back with a good friend Dixie Belle Sterling. Now, me and Lee and Dixie Belle has known each other ever since we was young. Anyhow, we went for a drive 'cause Dixie Belle wanted to go back to our old Stompin grounds to see the old neighborhood we growed up in. So we took off about sun up and drove around all day long. Dixie Belle wouldn't have it no other way than she was going to do the driving for that there trip, 'cause it was her idea. Now, just let me say, when Dixie Belle started driving way back yonder when we was all teenagers, she wasn't no good at it. And the years ain't changed her nary a bit. Anyhow, she was driving down the interstate when we was headed home, long about sundown. And she was driving as slow as a snail, headed for the gas chamber. And all of a sudden, there's some blue lights flashing behind us. So Dixie Belle pulled over to the side of the road, and when the officer walked up to the window, she asked, "What did I do wrong, officer?" And he said, "You was only going 26 miles an hour on the major highway. There's law in that. You got to go at least 50 miles an hour on this here highway." Then Dixie Belle said, "But officer, when I got on this here road, the sign said 26. Well, I could tell that there officer just couldn't hardly keep from laughing. But he finally straightened up his face and he said, "Ma'am, that's 'cause this here is Interstate 26. The 26 ain't the speed limit, it's the road number." Well, I was sitting in the back seat just snickering about as much as I could tell that cop wanted to be, and Lynell was sitting in the front seat on the passenger side. Now, I'll just say, I hadn't heard nothing out of Lynell for miles. When Dixie Belle took that there ticket the officer handed her and leaned back in the car seat, the cop see Lynell sitting there, and she looked about as pale as a ghost. Well, that there cop asked, what happened to her? If he had asked me, I could have told him what was wrong, but he didn't ask me, so I just kept my mouth shut for once. Anyhow, Dixie Belle said, "I don't know. She's been that way ever since we got off on Interstate 160. Poor old Lynell. She'll never be the same." But whilst we were driving around in an old neighborhood, we passed the home of some of our old schoolmates, the Floyds. Now, there's an old passel of them Floyd young'uns. Buford Floyd was the pappy, and Maybelle Floyd was the mammy. Well, Buford and Maybelle kept on having young'uns till they run smack dab out of names, and they started naming the young'uns after something around the farm. Now, I remember in the 6th grade we had a new teacher what hadn't never heard of the Floyds. And on the first day of school, the teacher said, "Now we're going to start up here at the front, and I want each one of you young'uns to tell me your name when I get to you." Well, she started with Homer MacDougal, and then there's Cletus Justice, and then there's Abner, can't recall his name, his last name right now, but Abner. And then there was Mabel Rose, and then me, Margie, and then there was Naomi Sue. When she got about halfway through the room, she come to one of them there Floyd young'uns. And all of us other young'uns was a snickering and watching to see what she was going to do. And when the next boy said, "Wagon wheel," honey child, I thought that teacher was going to faint dead away. Well, the teacher finally said, "I need your real name, young man." And he said, "My name's Wagon Wheel. It really is." If you could have seen the look on her face, oh my. Every one of us young'uns was a-laughing and a-rolling on the floor by then, and the teacher was getting pretty upset. She said, "All right, young man, if that's the way you're going to be, just take yourself right down to the principal's office this minute." Well, poor old Wagon Wheel got up, and he turned around to his twin sister and said, "You might as well come on with me, chicken feed. She ain't going to believe you neither." wagon wheel and chicken feed, if I'm lying on a dime. Well, I expect I better get in there and get old Earl's breakfast a-sizzling, 'cause he'll be hollering for it afore long. So, from the mountain house to your house, I hope you have the best day ever. Keep watching my vlogs, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.